DC with additional support by Amazon is officially here. We want to thank the parade volunteers for carrying the lead banner, which you see coming down Constitution right now.
Now this group, they truly do represent the spirit of this festival, so make some noise. It's the Cheering School Capital Movement. This group comprised of DC's Capital Movement dance students, children who traveled here today from Japan and from the Cheering School.
This program inspires its participants to develop and sustain a mutual interest in the United States and Japan while building strong life skills and lasting friendships. So let's give them all a round of applause.
Let's keep that applause going right now. The United States Park Police Motorcycle Unit is here. These are the people, this unit, tasked with keeping us safe when we enjoy all of the National Park Service land around us, including that behind us, across the way here. Make some noise for you guys and thank you for what you do.
What's great is that this unit also provides motorcade support for government officials, dignitaries, and visiting heads of state. Now coming up soon, remember we've got Mickey and Minnie Mouse from Walt Disney Resort. Established in 1934, the U.S. Park Police Horse-Mounted Patrol is one of the oldest equestrian units in the country. These nationally acclaimed officers and mounts are highly respected for crowd management techniques.
That's right, and they also function to maintain order during major demonstrations and special events, and they've been taken to other sites in the National Park system to control those demonstrations. Not to mention, they have a beautiful brand new stable right here on the National Mall. That is incredible stuff. Make some noise!
The United States Park Police is the oldest uniformed federal law enforcement agency in the U.S. Created in 1791 by President George Washington and represented right here with the Honor Guard, it functions as a full-service agency with responsibilities in all federal national parks.
And right behind the Honor Guard, it's Acting Chief of Police Christopher Cunningham of the United States Park Police. Chief Cunningham was awarded the promotion to captain by his father, retired U.S. Park Police Major Bruce Cunningham, and is proud to be a part of 3 generations in the Park Police family. That is impressive. Thank you to you and your family for what you do. Always amazing to see our friends Mickey and Minnie right here in DC.
It is so much fun. They look absolutely enchanting up there, and really it looks like they're having a great time greeting all of the parade spectators right along Constitution Avenue. So make sure you wave to them both as they come by. Also want to say a special thank you to Walt Disney World Ambassador Rayvon Redding for being here in DC with all of us for the parade today.
Give it up for Mickey and Minnie!
Hey Minnie, don't these cherry blossom flowers just look so amazing? I love being here in DC. I'm thinking I might run for office one day. I'm so inspired by the monuments. Hey Minnie.
Let me go ahead, please.
Minnie, you could run too.
Oh my goodness, I just realized that Mickey has a custom cherry blossom shirt, and Minnie, you look stunning, darling, in your beautiful cherry blossom dress and matching pink shoes.
Mr. Ambassador and cast members, thank you for everything your company does to tell amazing stories and for everything you've done for our country's culture. 100 years.
And now give it up
100 years.
for the Showtime Marching Band from Howard University right here in DC. Under the direction of Michael Fitzhugh, these incredible performers are giving the audience a dazzling show out here today. We're in for quite a dazzling show from these incredible performers.
That is correct, Chili Amar. Make some noise as they make their way down Constitution. There is no shortage of creativity coming out of this historic institution. It's really this kind of artistry and passion that inspired the Disney Storytellers Fund at Howard University.
Founded by the Walt Disney Company as part of the company's Disney Future Storytellers commitment, this program creates opportunities for underrepresented students to have successful careers in media and entertainment.
You know what's going to be so exciting is to see what DC stories come from these future storytellers from Howard University and what they bring to life to entertain all of us. Go Howard, go, come on!
What a spectacular partnership from our friends at Walt Disney World Resort and Howard University. And by the way, remember everybody, coming up soon, Freedom Williams, formerly of CNC Music Factory.
All right, along with Chili R, it's me, Toby, now from Toby and Chili in the morning here at 97.1 Watch FM here along Constitution for this parade with a special announcement for everyone. Who wants to meet your favorite Disney friends in person? Well, you can. You've got to get in on the festival's Spring It On Family Getaway Sweepstakes. If you go to nationalcherryblossom.org right now, you can enter. One lucky winner will receive a thrilling grand prize package. 5 days, 4 nights, a trip for 4 to the most magical place on earth, Walt Disney World Resort. Go get entered, nationalcherryblossompfestival.org. Do it now while you're... That's right.
Get those triceps working and biceps. Now the first cherry trees, if you didn't know, were gifted to DC by Mayor Yukio Ozaka from Tokyo back in 1910. The initial 3,000 strong copse featured poorly due to disease and had tree branches to create a stunning blooming arch. Driving home the power of ruled the very early to mid 90s with 5-member one dance club hit like Things That Make You Go
Oh, and don't forget about Everybody Dance Now. With over 8 million units sold, it was and still is the song known and heard round the world.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Freedom Williams, formerly of CNC Music Factory, get ready. Everybody get up, everybody dance now. Washington, D.C. Let's make some noise and say thank you to the Seneca Valley Raider Marching Band all the way in from PA. And to the band parents who made that trip in from Pennsylvania. So many people here today as we celebrate all things D.C., all things spring. The Cherry Blossom Parade is on, and we are just getting started. Now, over the last few weeks here in D.C., we have welcomed so many people from near and far to be a part of so many amazing events and activities, specially crafted by the team behind the National Cherry Blossom Festival. The staff, these volunteers, 35 different organizations all working together to pull this off.
We've got this group comprised of members of the Alma's Shrine Center in the District of Columbia. Shriners describes itself as a fraternity based on fun, fellowship, and the Masonic principles of brotherly love, relief, and truth.
Now the organization, they're best known for the Shriners Hospitals for Children that they administer and the red fezzes that members wear. Alma's Shriner members, they take people to and from hospitals across the DC Metro. And they take them to the Shriners Hospital in Philadelphia as well for treatment. That's amazing stuff. Thank you to our Shriners.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Thank you so much for everything you and those in your organization do. Of Chad Himmler. Let's make some noise and let's take a listen.
The premier authority for convention.
Let's hear it for the United States Army. Give up a big hoorah for the United States Marines.
United States Navy!
And the United States Air Force is here.
And we also have the United States Coast Guard!
Once again, make some noise for the joint troops marching in today's parade. And while you're at it, make some noise for their families who are there to support them as they defend our freedoms at home and across the globe. Thank you, members of our military, for everything you do to keep us safe and to defend our Constitution and freedoms that we celebrate today and every day in this town.
And now, coming up, the Old Guard Fife and Drum Corps. It is part of the 3rd U.S. Infantry Regiment, the oldest active duty infantry unit in the Army, serving our nation since 1784. The musicians of this unit perform in uniforms patterned after those who were worn by the musicians of General George Washington's Continental Army. Washington's most trusted 7 News First Alert weather team is on your side. Toby and I love working with the meteorologists of our friends from 7 News. Veronica Johnson, also meteorologist Brian Vandergraaf. They're driving the 7 News First Alert Weather Storm Tracker. Hey, Brian, good job.
Man, you know what, BJ? You should be behind the wheel. They're going to let Vandy drive that thing? Are you kidding me?
U.S. House of Representatives and 3rd generation Washingtonian, Eleanor Holmes Norton.
We love you, Delegate Norton.
And representative from the Girl Scout D.C. region.
We love you, Girl Scouts. I really love the cookies. But don't, well, you know.
Delegate Norton has served in her current position for 32 years. She currently has a bill that has passed the House that would make the District of Columbia the 51st state.
That's right.
With her today are members from the Girl Scouts.
Get it done, Delegate Norton. We're counting on you. And now here they come. I just saw you guys down in West Palm Beach at spring training. Ladies and gentlemen, the racing presidents of your Washington Nationals. Now, we've loved these guys for over a decade. They are a staple of our life here in DC, and they need to let Teddy win more often.
Oh, I know.
I'm just saying.
I know.
Come on now, this is the season.
We've got George, Thomas, Abe, Teddy, always trying to be the winner at every Nationals home game during the president's race.
I want to point out that Abe, what you've done with your hair is spectacular.
Very nice.
It really is. I'm sure George, this is a good wig, but that's Abe. Look like he's looking fresh. Yes. It's okay, Teddy.
Sponsored by Events DC, the official convention and sports authority for the District of Columbia, we've got the Frank W. Balu Majestic Marching Knights.
Oh, there's Tom Hyde.
This award-winning band has appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, Good Morning America, as well as the Today Show.
Don't forget they played at 2 presidential inaugurations, and they are a consistent participant right here in the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade, and have been for over 15 years.
I love they got their presidential number 1.
Let's give it up for the band. And let's keep it going for our next float, brought to us by Hilton, the proud premier hotel provider for the 2023 National Cherry Blossom Festival. With over 100 Hilton properties across the DC area, the perfect staycation is waiting for you. Hilton, for the stay. Her style is unique. It blends folk, rock, pop, soul, jazz, funk, and so much more. Really, you can't put her in a musical box, and she doesn't want to be in one. Her latest album, appropriately called Many Colors. Here's Singing Flowers. Ladies and gentlemen, DC, welcome Leah Marlene.
She ain't like some American Idol. No, I mean. Why is she over
Make some noise for the Sebastian River High School Band of Florida. And by the way, band, thank you for bringing the sunshine with you today. All right, we've got a lot more of the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade to come this morning. Soon, coming to you from the heart of DC, Grammy-winning Motown legend, Thelma Houston. And then later on, Omar Jose Cardona from The Voice.
Now, the cherry trees around the tidal basin around the National Mall are probably one of the most iconic things. Not just here. Let's give another round of applause to the mighty band from Tigerland from Springfield High School, Springfield, Alabama.
We celebrate the famous cherry trees, a gift from Japan in 1912. They signal the beginning of spring in DC. The explosion of life, the color, it surrounds the tidal basin in a sea of pale pink and white blossoms. In 2024, make sure you plan now to come back and visit us at the National Cherry Blossom Festival. Details yours now, nationalcherryblossomfestival.org.
The next group, Trinity Valley Community College Cardettes. They're under the direction of Emma Cox. They come from the state of Texas. here's a performance of God Bless Texas from the Trinity Valley Community College Cardettes.
Hey, Texas people.
You will ever see.
It takes 16 handlers to guide this pop culture icon along the parade route today, so thank you for all the volunteers using their muscles to make this happen. Cowabunga, dude! Let's welcome the 2023 United States and Territories Cherry Blossom Princesses, sponsored by the National Conference of State Societies. The princesses are selected for their leadership qualities, academic achievements, and interests in civic, community, social, and world affairs.
Now when they're in DC, the Cherry Blossom Princesses, they take part in so many leadership and cultural activities, community service events too. This is their 75th year appearing in this parade right here. Make some noise for your princesses, your Cherry Blossom Princesses. 2020 Cherry Blossom Royalty Float, Reagan National and Washington Dulles International Airport. These are the National Cherry Blossom Festival's preferred airports in the region. Riding high on the float, your 2023 United States Cherry Blossom Queen from Iowa, Madeline McGarry.
With her is the 2023 Japan Sakura Queen, Sakura Yuhara.
And we welcome the first runner-up of the National Conference State Society's Cherry Blossom Queen, Carlisle Cooper, all the way from the great state of South Carolina. Also riding on the float, the two Japan Ambassador Princesses.
And the 2023 Miss Congeniality Award winner, Sophie Marcola from Illinois. Congratulations to everyone. The helium are approximately 20 feet tall each. From Orlando, Florida, we're now joined by the West Orange High School Warrior Band coming down Constitution Avenue. Again, we hear a lot of parents who came all the way from Florida to support their family members in the band. Welcome to our city. Want to thank the volunteers again along the parade route.
Friends from the Japanese Embassy, thank you guys for everything you do. And thank your people for our cherry blossoms. We love you for it.
Very much. So,
make some noise for the West Orange High School Warrior Band. Thank you for making the trip to this year's Cherry Blossom Parade. And if you direct your attention down Constitution Avenue, let's give a special thanks to Park West Galleries. They are the world's largest art dealer for their support of this next magnificent float. A float that features imagery by the 2023 National Cherry Blossom Festival official artist, Orlando Quevedo, who's joining them on the float today.
Quevedo provides breathtaking and mesmerizing artistic interpretations of the 2023 festival. It depicts the captivating beauty of the cherry blossoms and the artist's signature. And also riding on the float are NCBF board chair David Moran and Secretary of the District of Columbia Kimberly Bassett. Riding on the float is Grammy-winning Motown legend Thelma Houston, and she's going to be performing for us in just a moment. Here she comes. with Don't Leave Me This Way, the song that won her a Grammy, making her the first solo female artist at Motown to do so, is Thelma Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise and say thank you to our friends in the band. The National Cherry Blossom Festival, rooted in the gift of the friendship and 3,000 cherry blossom trees gifted to us 111 years ago from Tokyo to our nation's capital. And now, this festival is one of the world's great celebrations of spring and Japanese culture.
The cultural celebration continued with the Sakura Matsuri Japanese Street Festival, which offered an opportunity to share the love of Japanese culture and tradition. So now here is a performance from the Jim Dandys Children's Circus. So once again, let's give a welcome to the Jim Dandys Children's Circus! Awesome! Love it! Oh, wow. The Pearlhide Pirate Band, all the way from Mississippi. Pirate Band. They came all the way from Mississippi in case the drums were drowning us out.
Now they're making their fourth appearance in our parade today. They've also played at a presidential inauguration. Cheer Bear. The A&A Wake Up in Japan float, yes please. The A&A plane is here embellished with... Get ready for another exclusive parade performance. Now, by the way, just so you know, Omar has been singing professionally since he was 15. That's for what is right. To wake up in Japan tomorrow. Now, A&A stands for All Upon Airways. They operate a modern fleet from 11 Model A Fords built from 1928 to 1931. An estimated 100,000 plus still travel the roadways, the highways, and the byways of our world.
The rugged dependability and timeless style of the Model A Ford keep us all fans, rather, of this fantastic car.
Those really are elegant. Look at that very dapper there in the back. That's an excellent word.
Thank you again for the George Washington Model A Ford Club. Now, coming up next, we've got the award-winning Hewitt-Trussville High School Marching Husky Band, all the way from Alabama.
guys. Now, if you've looked in the skies, you've seen hundreds of colorful kites soaring into spring on the grounds of the Washington Monument. It's the 56th annual Blossom Kite Festival, yours thanks to Hilton. Kites of all colors, shapes, and sizes. They soared into the clouds among the cherry blossoms, and it parks across D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. The Blossom Kite Festival is a long-standing D.C. tradition. It encourages all of us of all ages to go and fly a kite among the cherry blossoms.
Now coming up, we've got a performance by Broadway's Genie Michael, James Scott from Disney's Aladdin, and taiko drummers from Japan's Tamagawa University.
This segment of the parade has been yours thanks to our friends at ANA.
The DMV One-Wheel Riders. Take a look. It's an eclectic group of one-wheel enthusiasts that meet regularly in and around the DC area to ride and spread the enthusiasm for the device by being ambassadors for the sport.
Abbott Elementary is an homage to our nation's hardworking teachers and the staffers at schools all over, some of whom include, well, Lisa Ann Walters' mother, a former DC public school teacher. Now, Lisa Ann has had a lengthy and varied career. She's been in films like The Parent Trap, War of the Worlds, on television shows like Grey's Anatomy, Fox 911, Glow, and more. She is in every way a prolific producer, creator, a mother of four. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome her home, Lisa Ann Walter.
And right behind her is the Oxford High School Marching Band from Northeast Alabama. The enrollment of Oxford High School is 1,250 students. The band program sees 245 students a day. The Oxford High School Marching Band, Jazz Band, and Symphonic Winds have traveled extensively in its 75-year history, including nationally televised bowl games, Walt Disney World appearances, Gatlinburg parades, the Percy Granger Wind Band Festival in Chicago, as well as state concert band assessments. The band is under the direction of David McDaniel, DeAndre Crowder, and John Underwood. Thank you. Thanks again to the Oxford High School Marching Band, all the way from Northeast Alabama. And now, as we pause here in programming, we're going to have the Retro Jumpers come back out and entertain us for a bit.
These people?
Those kimonos are gorgeous, ladies. Love them.
All right, they've got a performance for us now. Welcome back, by the way, to the parade. We've missed you. Let's take a listen.
And congrats on the GPAs and the community service girls. You all are awesome.
All right, take a look down Constitution. Brought to us by Clyde's Restaurant Group, Peppa Pig is here, wearing a bright and cheerful crown perfect for the occasion. Peppa, the popular star of the British animated series that debuted in 2004. You can now see it in over 180 countries and right here in millions to the nation's capital so that we can all enjoy the stunning beauty. So whether you travel to see the blooms in person or if you enjoy the Blossom experience online with the Bloom Cam or other virtual resources, they hope at the National Park Service that you spring it on with Washington's grandest springtime tradition.
Did you ever stop? Thank you again. Corny Painted Post Hawks Marching Band, all the way from the Empire State of New York. Now making their fourth appearance in our parade.
Activities and Homeland Security awareness.
Here comes the DC Circulator Blossom Ride. Is there any way that we can
That was a yes.
to let us hear your siren?
Oh, wait a minute. Let's make some noise for the DC Fire and EMS and for all of those who are first responders who have stayed tirelessly on watch to keep us safe from all sorts of things. Thank you so much for what you guys do.
And now the DC Circulator Blossom Ride on its way. It was inspired by the 2023 official
Airports.
Welcome to the next segment of the National Cherry Blossom Festival presented by Events CC with additional support by Amazon. This next group made their way to the springtime destination in our country and are ready to bring their high energy percussive dance to our celebration.
They perform internationally as well at national parades all over the country and around the world. You've seen them on countless TV broadcasts. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for America's clogging AllStar. They keep customers connected across the DMV.
You know, it takes over 12,000 employees to keep the system running and providing great service in today's parade. Metro is represented by employees from bus, rail, paratransit, and MTPD. Now here comes some Metro representatives, because Metro gets everyone around the DC area smoothly. Thank you for what you do.
Love you guys, and I'll be using my Smart Trip card to get home here in a little bit later on this afternoon. You know, the Metro Concourse show cars to the high-performance modified cars too. Thank you, Mustangs, for being here today. Look at the Queen. Look at all of these Mustangs. My boss drives a Mach-E.
Who's got the loudest room?
Look at that one right there, Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
That is.
Oh, yes.
Turn it up. Oh, you won't do it again. Oh, you won't do it again. Oh, you won't do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now you're just bragging. wagon.
That's right.
What a fantastic day here in our nation's capital. We've loved every minute of it. Thank you for letting us be a part of the celebration here today with you.
It's really a perfect way to spring it on, and today has been amazing. Pink is popping everywhere, flowers for days, singing and dancing. Definitely have more spring in our step today because of this.
Thanks to all the parade sponsors and volunteers. We have had a great time being here. Producer Kayla is here with us. Thank you for everything you've done to tell the story on our Toby and Chili